Halloween. Psych. Happy Friday the 13th, you guys. Hope you're having a great one. It is like Halloween for us. Horror folks.
Z that Rad I said hi.
What's up? Hope
Mike's
you guys.
Horror Corner said what's up.
What up, Mike? Man, listen, I hope you guys having a great Friday the 13th. I am. It's great to have a Friday the 13th in December, especially with all this Christmas cheer going around. I'm not a Christmas guy, as you guys may or may not know. I love the Halloween time of the year, and I was a little sad because Halloween's over and we're heading into the happier, more jolly time of the year. But we got this awesome Friday the 13th, and I've got a great throwback figure for you guys, so you definitely don't want to miss it.
Z Radiate said what's up, and yup, and Bruce Phillips said happy Friday the 13th.
What's up, guys? You know I was going to leave y'all hanging on Friday the 13th, and today has been drama. Yes.
Z Radiate said Tris Ween.
So, right, Chris Ween. So, we've got on the table a collection of 1/6 scale or 12-inch figures that are all, today is his birthday. You know the man, Jason Voorhees figures. There's a couple different ones here. There's some customs, there's some not customs, and I want to go over these. And then I've got a special unboxing for you of a throwback that I got from my buddy Chris. You know, I always shout him out in the videos, but he was at a thrift mall and he picked this up for me. And you know, he asked did I want it. He told me what it cost, and he grabbed it for me. So I am super hyped to have it. I've had it now for a couple months, and I've been waiting for Friday the 13th because I knew there was going to be one in December, and so we're going to get to it in a second. But I want to talk about what's on the table. So first things first, we've got an old Mezco. What you got?
Radiate said I like the one by the purple to the right of the purple.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about all of them, and I'm going to slowly take them all off the table, and I'm going to slowly put them back all on the table. And I'm going to tell you what's what. So, this is a Mezco figure. This is really nothing more than a statue. I think this is the head. I can't remember, but this is cool if you were lucky enough to get it. A lot of people have used this to make their own custom figure. I like it just the way it is. It did not come in any packaging. I can't even remember how I came to get this, but I think I made a trade with somebody. But I decided to go ahead and purchase it, and I didn't know if I was going to like it, and it's a really awesome figure for my display. You guys have probably seen this when I go over the collection. Did anybody say anything?
My favorite.
So yeah, so this is a Mezco figure. You can still find this guy in the wild, but he in package he's gonna be probably a little expensive. And if you can find him in this good a shape out of package, I would definitely say grab him. So let me get down like I normally do, so that we can do this. Hi. So we can normally do this. So you got this Jason, which is really cool. This is, I believe, supposed to be part 7. Somebody let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong, but this is Mezco. The next thing, let me slide it to the side. The next thing I want to talk about is my Freddy versus Jason. My wife bought me this, I think, as a Christmas gift last year or maybe the year before. And I wanted it, and I was going to buy it for myself, and she said, I'll buy it for you. And I was like, oh, thanks, babe, I love you. And so she bought this for me, and it's really awesome. I also have the statue of this. In quarter scale or third scale, but it's huge. I think it's quarter scale from Sideshow, and this is also from Sideshow, and it's an underrated figure. I think it looks really good. It's really tall. It's nice looking Jason. Probably not my favorite. I didn't like this design all that much, but I think it's fine, and you gotta have it if you're a completist in your collection. So I really like this one as well in the 1/6 scale. I've also got the ultimate version of this that was just released by NECA. So that's one you definitely should look out for. Anybody say anything? No. All right. This is probably my favorite. This is a custom that I bought this from somebody, and then I reworked a lot of the parts on it to make it my own. And then I bought the head sculpt separate and the mask, and I reworked this mask myself. This is Roy the Imposter Jason. Love him to death. Super awesome figure. Yeah, I just love this thing. Freaking amazing. My favorite, and Roy is my favorite. Part 5 is my favorite Jason movie. What's your favorite part?
6.
6? What do you like about 6?
Because Jason comes back.
Yeah, I guess. No, 6 is good too. 6 is good. Good job. Gotta teach him young. So, this is a cool figure too, just because it's, like I said, it's a custom. It's great. It's got some blood on his hands. Got a nice machete. The boots are awesome. Yeah, I like this a lot. That's Roy the Imposter. Let's look at my other custom. So I took an old Sideshow because I was going to buy a once custom, one of these that was complete, and I didn't want to spend like the over $1,000 on it. And so I found one of these in Europe that was in excellent condition in the box. Had never been opened, and so I bought it, bid on it, and I got it for like $160, I believe, maybe $200. It was something like that. But then I went in and I weathered it up really good, and I went in and painted some of the rib cage, and I'm gonna like do that a little bit better. I think it looks fine, but I want to make it a little bit better. And I wet the whole body up because I love that wet look on part 7 when he came out. And I frayed the outfit a lot more on the legs and stuff and made it kind of sticky. I did go ahead and purchase the One's Custom Head Sculpt, which is freaking amazing. And the hockey mask, so shout out to One. He's probably never going to watch this, but awesome job there.
Mike's Corner said part 6 is a great choice, and Z88 said I like part 7. It's pretty good.
Yeah, part 7 is cool because it's got the whole telekinesis joint going. I've also got, I think this is the head. This one either came from One, I can't remember, or this might have been the head that came on it. I can't remember, you guys. But that's definitely One's head, and I really love the way this looks. The next 1/6 custom, just in case you guys care, that I'm going to be doing is Jason Takes Manhattan. So I will be doing one of those soon, and I'm going to be doing a part 6 custom soon as well. Got to keep these 1/6 scale Jasons coming, but I really like this one a lot. Super awesome, and it's also got the base because it started off as a Sideshow, so it's a great figure. And I like it really more than anything because I made it, and he's kind of disgusting, and yeah, he's cool. I really like everything about this figure, so it's a great figure. People always like this one when they come over, and they don't believe me when I say I did a lot of custom work on it. All right, moving on. This is a figure people mess with a lot. I saw something online today where somebody had made a part 4. I can't remember who it was in one of the custom groups, but this is just straight out of the box Sideshow part 3. I like this figure just the way it is. There's one thing that I wish I could change. I wish that the mask would come off, but I love it otherwise. And I am going to, at some point, get a head sculpt with a removable mask, just because I do like to see Jason's face from time to time. But yeah, I like this figure a lot. I think the shoulder could be slightly bigger. It'd be a little bit more puffed up, but I think this is a great figure, in my opinion. Slide over this Kotapu Kia statue that, to me, is really cool. He's kind of lurched over, walking. I didn't like it at first, but the more I owned it and the more time I spent with it, I really like this figure a lot. And it's a really cool, like vinyl statue. He's got the knife wound there. Just looks really good, really imposing, and I really like the way that they depicted Jason here. So I thought it was really good. So I like both of these a lot. The base sucks, but otherwise I think it's really good. Last but not least, out of this set is my custom video game Super NES Jason. This is pretty much a one of one. I've never seen another one of these. I did order this from somebody custom. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, but I paid a lot. Comes with a real machete. He does have the painted face as well. Super lit. So this is the NES version. I love this thing. I thought about selling it a couple times, and I just can't because it is that good. The stance is good. Everything about it is great. And it's a great depiction of the video game. Comes with this awesome wood base. Real machete. Shining light bling bling. Love this thing. This is a great figure. And really glad to have it. Did anybody say anything?
No. Doesn't it glow in the dark?
My little one does. My NECA one, this one does not. They didn't use glow in the dark paints. However, me and you can change that. All right. Now to the task at hand. This is what we're reviewing tonight in unboxing. This is one of the OG Sideshow Collectibles Friday the 13th Part 3. Jason Voorhees figures. And this is how the old boxes looked. You see Jason on the side. He is 12 inches. You see him on the back. And yeah, it's really cool. This could be part 3 or 4. Back then, as you can tell, Sideshow was not nearly as accurate or attempting to be accurate as they are now. Because this is basically the same figure as this guy. But this was like maybe a year or two ago. And this was way a much longer time ago. So we're going to take it out. I'm glad to have it either way. And we're going to see what it is. This one did come with the opening, and it shows the poster. So it's got a little bit of wear on it, but it doesn't matter. This box is going in. I love that 3D poster. I've got a version of Jason's poster from but actually it's Friday the 13th, maybe part 1. I'm not sure. The 3D holographic looking poster. But this looks really good. It tells you... Richard Broker. So it tells you everybody who was in the movie, which is freaking awesome. What is his name? Jason Fox.
Z Radiant said, I haven't seen a glow under the dark Jason in a long time.
Yeah, Shelby. That's his name. So here's the figure. Jason looks a little crazy in there. His hockey mask is humongous. He comes with an axe. He comes with a machete and a base. So let's go ahead and let him out so he can play with the rest of his Jason counterparts. You know, once you get into collecting for a long time, you start to really find out what you like and what you don't like. And a lot of things, you sometimes, not a lot of times, you'll buy stuff off of hype. And it's always funny because me and my friend Chris, we talk about this. There's a lot of stuff that I'll buy or he'll ask me, hey, what about this? What about this? And I'm always like, nah. And it's just because my tastes have matured a bit as a collector and as, breakdancing. And as my taste mature, things change. He looks like crazy. This sculpt is like a trip. He does have decent articulation. I mean, he doesn't look horrible, but he doesn't look right compared to the other Jasons. But that's fine because this is what it was at the time. So I'm going to sit him down for a second because he's a little drunk. Let's go ahead and get his hockey mask out. Show you guys up front and personal. That looks good. It's just huge. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully it goes on with no problem. He's got... I'll show you up close of him too once I get everything out of the package. Jesus. Get out of there. Scared I'm gonna break something because this stuff's been in here probably for ages. Here's your machete. So that's nice. I like that a lot. The axe is cool as well. So I like both of those. They look really good. Really nice. And we've got a stand, and that's kind of cool. This stand has never been used, but it doesn't come with the dang other piece of it. So, that sucks. You got the base, but you don't have the hook, or maybe you do. Maybe I think that's it right there. So that's cool that the stand was never used. So at least we get to pop something free, and then you get that house and that cabin in the background. So that's dope. I like that. So this was a good find by my buddy Chris. He had the wherewithal to know how much of a Jason freak I am. And so, yeah, that's what we ended up with. I don't want to tear this up too much. I just want to get the pieces out. So, yeah, I want to keep that in decent shape. So the base is sick. You got Friday the 13th Part 3. Just says Jason. Got the hockey mask. I really like this a lot. I'm going to go ahead and assemble it. It just goes together pretty straightforward like any other. I guess this is a waist grabber, a leg grabber. I don't know what they're grabbing here. I guess it's grabbing his leg. Let me look and see here, guys. I'm not sure. They don't show. So I'm gonna say it's grabbing his leg so he doesn't fall down. Let me show you this up close of him because he got a ugly mug on him. Looks like the guy from the Goonies where he's like, "Hey, you guys," you know what I'm talking about. Josh knows what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get those NECA figures in a minute. You'll see. But he's got a real big 5 head. Forehead is huge right there. So yeah, that's a mucked up picture. But yeah, that looks about good from the side profile. Got a nice Play-Doh back head, no hair. And he's got, looks like some blood coming out of his ear. Whew. Crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and get him on the stand. And I will zoom in and show you some better photos. Let's go ahead and give him. What's special about part 3 for me, and you guys let me know, this was the first movie he donned the hockey mask. And I was telling my wife that tonight, and she's watched Jason a lot, but she didn't realize that. And I was like, yeah, you know, that was the movie in which he donned the hockey mask, and I just thought it was amazing. Every time I see it, Jesus, he's like breakdancing. He's like doing ballet. You are not Michael Jackson. You are Jason. Yeah, all right. Stop. Yeah, this is cool. I'm very happy with this. It's a little weird because the quality is not the same anymore. But this is an old figure, you guys. I don't know how old this is, but it's old. If anybody knows, let me know. But this is old. Got his head turned, looking for some campers. Pooping in their pampers. So yeah, this is cool. I'm happy with that. Now, he could hold both weapons, but y'all, if you've been around here for long enough with me, you know I hate dual wielding Jason. It's just not my style. So I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. But this is a cool figure for it to be old. He does have a whole lot of pillow inside of there to make him look swoller in the chest because of the body they used. But that's just what they used then. Let me get some other close-up shots, then I'll do some comparisons.
Mike's Horror said, I want Richard
Broker. Yeah.
as Jason.
Oh, he was great.
Part 3.
He was great. He doesn't get the credit. Everybody's always screaming about Kane Hodder, and Kane Hodder does a great job. Don't get it twisted. He does as Jason, but Broker in 3 was awesome, phenomenal. Especially for us. Well, I'm not gonna say us because I don't know how old any of you guys are, but if you're an '80s kid like me, that was your Jason. Especially a late '80s kid. That was the Jason you remember most as part 3, because that's what made him famous, was that hockey mask. And that's what you remember. So, here he goes, just kind of looking off. I think that looks pretty stellar. Give you some side profiles. Jason just stands straight up because he's that dude. Yeah, I think that's a cool looking Jason. I'm real happy with this thing. I'm happy with the stand. Machete looks fine. I mean, it's not perfect, but nothing on this earth is. Show you some up close on that hockey mask there. And I'm going to knock some of this light off of him. I apologize, I got too much light so you guys can see a little bit better. But yeah, I'm happy with this. This is dope. I love how you can't really see the eyes in there too. That's pretty awesome. You know, the colors aren't accurate at all, but you know, this is cool, man. Really neat. All right, let's go ahead and look at some competitive options. So this is the old series, of course, and they made the mom. They made all the Jasons. Or they didn't make. I think they made a lot of them. They didn't make all of them. But let's take a look and let's look at some other options. So you know the first comparison is Sideshow against Sideshow. So there's the old one against the new one. And which one do you like better, Kyla?
One on the right, on my right.
Yeah, I don't think there's a competition. I think this Jason smokes this Jason. It just looks better. The stitching is better. But that's how far we've come. The pants look more accurate. The shoes look better. The body looks more slim.
The details.
Yeah, the body details, the neck details are better. The chest looks bigger. The hands look better. I just think that's a awesome. The axe looks better. That's a better looking Jason. Looks more menacing. And a lot of people don't like that Jason, but I think he's fine. Let's go ahead and put him up against my custom Roy, because that's the one we want to see. Time to go to work, Roy. Looks pretty good up against my custom Roy. Roy is a little shorter, but the guy, I think his name's Tom Morgan, but don't quote me on that. That's about the right size. I mean, I guess I could make him stand a little bit more straight. So they're about equal in height. He's a little bit shorter, but you know, nothing crazy. So yeah, I like the way that looks. Let's go ahead and put in Freddy versus Jason. Jason, he's huge, so you guys can kind of see the difference there. And I'm going to pull out a little bit more so you can see everything as I drop them all in. Let's go ahead and put in a custom Jason, another custom right there, which seems to be shorter. It looks like that just because the camera looks weird. I'm going to make an adjustment there because it's not shorter. I'm looking at it. They look about the same height. I'm going to slide this guy in the center just because he's lurched over. I'm going to put... maybe not. We're going to put this custom Jason here in beside his brother, because their clothing is about the same, and hell, his clothes look almost identical, but that one's custom head sculpt really brings this figure out a lot. And then there's another one, and I think both of these are one's customs. I'm almost 100% sure. And then I'm just going to throw this guy in here just so you can get an idea of that Mezco figure. So yeah, that's what we got. That's everybody. I'm gonna move this guy to the back because he's just a Mezco, and I think that's the head. I stole it. I don't know where that came from. Like I said, I might have messed with that a little bit. I just want to show you the Jasons, and just give you an opportunity to kind of compare. And give me just a little bit. Put him out front because this is his video. Everybody else can slide back. Put that there, maybe something like that. It's a lot of Jasons on that table. And yeah, it looks a little tilted. Maybe that table's leaning a little bit on one side, but they're all very similar in height. I don't know which one you would like best out of my collection. Let me know in the comment section. But this is a sweet figure, you guys, and there's not a better way to end Friday the 13th than to be talking about Jason figures. Now, the next time we have a Friday the 13th, we're going to go over all, and I say all, of my 7-inch Jason figures, and there are a ton. So I didn't want to do that tonight. I want to focus on unboxing this old school Sideshow, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So you guys know I love you. Thank you so much for sticking with me.
1, 2, 3, 4 is that awesome collection.
Thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I always enjoy you, and I always, I think about doing this stuff. I'm doing a bunch of other things that I really can't talk about. It's not anything illegal. It's just work stuff, and I'm always exhausted, but I am so glad to be able to spend a couple of minutes with you guys, just, going over things that I enjoy going over, whether it's gaming, electronics, collectibles, just anything. So, yeah. These are all my 1/6 scale Jasons right now until we do some more work on some customs. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You got about an hour left. Have yourself an amazing rest of your Friday the 13th. You guys be safe. Have a happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next video. We are going to be going all in on Dragon Ball Z. See ya.